Darren Till reveals he requested the UFC to release him. Darren tweeted, "What's happening, everyone? Me, Dana, and Hunter are still cool as f***. I asked UFC to remove me just to sort some other shit for the foreseeable. They happily agreed to release me out of contract, which I appreciate. I'm not going anywhere. Got big plans to execute and I'll be back." Darren also tweeted this, boxing gloves emojis and money bag emojis, hinting maybe a move to boxing at some point. Darren also posted this to his Instagram story of him FaceTiming Khamzat Chimaev after the news broke that he was released. Sean O'Malley and Tim Welch on the Timbo Sugar Show gave their official predictions for Jon Jones versus Ciryl Gane.
It's getting me excited. It is getting me excited. One of the greatest to ever do it. It's so weird because he's just like, he just finds a way to win. He's so good everywhere, but he's not the best. Like, I don't think he's not the best kickboxer. He's not the best wrestler. He's not the best jiu-jitsu, but he's really f***ing good everywhere, and he just finds ways to win.
Who are we talking about again?
Jon Jones.
Oh, bro, I don't know. I just think his eyes and his athleticism and just everything.
I'm saying he's not the best at any necessarily. He's like kickboxing. Ciryl Gane's probably more technically better.
Kickboxing fight, who would win?
I'm just saying Jon Jones is better at finding ways to. He's just a winner, dude.
Yeah.
He just finds ways. He's a winner. He just finds ways to win. And I think he's gonna find a way to beat Ciryl.
He's just so slick. He's slick with his wrestling. He's a lot like you. Like, he just naturally can just do.
Jon Jones on the countdown. Did anyone watch it? He said that goes and he trains pretty and he's kickboxing and hitting the bag. I'm in here wrestling, and he's not ready for that. And he's wrestling with 300-pound heavyweights like Schmidt. Jon Jones said the best wrestler he's fought is Francis. I could bounce around a little bit. I got Jon Jones. I think he's gonna find a way. He's a winner.
I think Jon Jones too. But dude, props to him for taking that long off and then saying, "I want the best heavyweight."
Michael Bisping hilariously gets called out by his son Lucas on the Believe You Me podcast.
Anthony's scared of getting a tarantula because his daughter wants one. What would you say to that?
They aren't that bad.
Are you sure? Well, no, these things are scary.
Go and get Silky.
No.
They don't like to be picked up and stuff.
No, see what I mean? This is the crap pets.
See, why get one then?
I like watching him.
You wouldn't even watch him. You can't even see him.
Watch him do what? What's he do?
No, he doesn't. Oh my god. you.
Go on, what?
Now you got him mad.
You didn't even know when my birthday was, so. Twice. You messed it up twice. At first you said it was April, then you said it was the 10th of May.
I hate you, Lucas. I hate you. Oh my god.
So essentially, whatever you say doesn't mean.
Yeah, exactly. You didn't even know when my birthday was. Shut the hell up. Oh my god.
Well, you can't even say my birthday.
Oh, shut up. May 10th. 14th, I think.
Aljamain Sterling is set to defend his bantamweight title against Henry Cejudo at UFC 288 on May 6th. On his YouTube channel, Aljo previews the fight. He says that he hopes that after he beats Henry, the fans don't make excuses about Henry sitting out for 2 years prior. Be sure to go subscribe to Aljo's channel. A link will be in the description.
I'm excited. I think I got my work cut out for me, and this should be a very fun fight. It should be because I think he wants to stand.
I have like fight of the night potential vibes for this fight.
We're gonna see, man. But I'm excited for it, man. I know the UFC really wanted this. The fans seem like they rather me fight him than Sean O'Malley. So it is what it is. We're gonna go out there and figure it out. Because I guess somehow Sean O'Malley is the main character in this whole thing.
For now.
So it's like we're fighting for the golden ticket to fight the golden goose to get that extra payday. So we'll see what happens based on this fight. We'll see what I'm going to do with either sticking around at 135, being that now the window is wide open for Marab to go for the title, or whether or not I will be going up to 45 and seeing if I'm gonna continue to go forward with that. It just depends on like how I win, if I win, and as I say, inshallah, what's meant to be will be, and we're gonna figure it out from there. I just hope the fans don't try to go, he was on the couch for 3 years, because that's just don't do that.
I'm already seeing it.
Don't do that.
I'm already seeing it.
Because if he wins, then it's like, what the heck? You know what I mean? So it's like, no, you can't do that. The guy is an all-time great. I get the win, give me my freaking flowers. Like, I'm not begging you guys for the flowers. I'm telling you, give me my flowers. That's what I'm telling you.
Michael Chandler breaks down his upcoming fight with Conor McGregor. Chandler lists Conor's strengths and weaknesses and admits that this fight does scare him.
A man who is fully confident and fully secure in himself inside of the microcosm of mixed martial arts. So when I say you feel his presence, it's not because you feel his presence like you feel my presence. You feel my presence because I'm physically within range and I'm trying to touch you, trying to get my hands on you at all times. So when I break down this fight, I think I've got more power than him. I think the speed is very similar. I believe his reaction times are better. His counter striking is better. You see the Eddie Alvarez fight, the Jose Aldo fight, the Chad Mendes fight. Both of those guys overextended themselves, got themselves into Conor's range. Conor got barely out of range and then fired back with a ridiculously brilliant combination on all of them. Wrestling and grappling and cardio, I think I have the edge. However, we saw Khabib try to take him down numerous times. Eventually got him down, but his takedown defense is better than we give it credit for. His cage defense is better than we give him credit for. And even his grappling, I think, is better than we give him credit for. So ultimately, this is a fight that scares me, not just because of the 13 episodes we're going to have on ESPN, the network, leading up to this fight with The Ultimate Fighter, me coaching against him, the competition from day one all the way to the end of filming, then going into the summer and then fighting later this fall here in 2023. But it's a fight that scares me physically as well because he does have some very great gifts. He is well versed in mixed martial arts. He's always supremely confident in himself. I don't care if he shatters his leg almost 2 years ago, comes back. The man is still confident in himself. He is confident in his abilities. And the fact that it's me standing on the other side of the octagon with him later this year is indicative of a man who will never shy away from a challenge. We can talk about his record. We can talk about him losing more fights than he has won in the last couple of years. But if you look at his strength of schedule, are you really in a position to criticize the man? You look at my record. Are you really in a position to criticize our records if we're fighting the best guys in the world at 155 pounds, 170 pounds?
Bare Knuckle FC has announced some major fights today. First, we got Eddie Alvarez versus Chad Mendes. This will be Eddie's BKFC debut. And we got Luke Rockhold versus Mike Perry, which will also be Luke Rockhold's BKFC debut. These bouts will take place on April 29th. Who do you guys got for both of these fights? Post your predictions in the comments. And that's going to wrap it up for the news. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to subscribe to Full Mount MMA and click the bell icon to be notified when we post future ones. Here are the 3 top comments from last video. In reference to the tough footage of Conor McGregor, the first one's from Off-Road. It says the footage of Conor and the rest of the guys had me cracking up. The second one's from David Adams. It says John's impression of Chael was spot on though. And the final one's from Hugo MMA. It says John Jones has been accused of taking PEDs. MMA community. Here we go again. Those were the 3 top comments from last video. If you want to be featured on the next one, all you have to do is comment down below. If you missed yesterday's news, click the video on screen to get caught up. And make sure to go subscribe to our second channel where we post our exclusive MMA interviews.